So first things first, bro. I wanted to show you obviously where I'm at the minute and what I'm running and how you can potentially do the same thing as well. So this is the campaign which we set up like 3-4 days ago. We've got UK and US broad. I'm guessing that's where you're targeting people as well. Yeah. And then UK US entrepreneurship, UK US retargeting. So the broad ad set basically is no interests, and it's an audience that excludes anybody that's engaged in my IG in the last 180 days. So it's completely new audience. The entrepreneurship is the same, but this one does have interests. And then I've got a retargeting, which is only targeting people and hitting people that have engaged in my IG for the last 180 days. So obviously this one's pulling in the best results. I've got a cost per result, which is a profile visit of 7 pence in the last week on the retargeting, which is like insane. Yeah. Across all three, 9 pence is relatively good. Obviously the broad, you expect it to be this kind of high because you've got no interests, and it's basically all people that don't know who I am, what I do. They've never seen me before in their life. So yeah, but I'm happy with this stuff. So what I'm going to show you how to set up, which is probably the one that I would run first anyway, is the entrepreneurship. And then once you've kind of got this nailed, it's really, really easy to fix anything else. So we'll peel it all the way back to the start and create a new campaign. Your campaign is going to be a traffic campaign. And we only want to use manual. We never ever want to do the recommended settings because this is where effectively Meta control where our budget goes. Yeah. And for us to keep going back and to keep spending with Meta, if they can kind of allocate 30-40% of our budget to people that aren't actually going to buy, we need to spend more money on ads. Yeah. So we want to be in complete control of where all of our budget goes. So it's a manual traffic campaign. I can just call this test. Is it AA brand?
RAA.
Like that, yeah. AA brand. Yeah. Ad set budget. Yep. And that's literally all you have to do for your campaign. Just make sure that it's manual. Where you really go to work is in the ad set. So when we create an ad set, I'm going to call this test ad set for AA ran. And we want to drive all the attention towards IG or Facebook. Because obviously we're wanting to push people towards the Instagram account where we can then nurture them and actually get them over the line. We don't want anything to go to Facebook. I don't know too much about obviously your ICP, but I'm pretty certain that they hang around on IG, right? Not on Facebook. So we don't want to spend any budget on Facebook. We're just going to shove it all towards the IG page. We can set a daily budget of 20, 30, 40, 100 quid, whatever it is that we've got budget for. Right, and this is where we're going to get obviously our audience. So we're going to switch to an original audience, and again, original audience. We don't want to use an Advantage Plus, and the campaign score is going to go down, but just ignore that. Yeah. Because obviously Meta want it to be optimized on their end. Yeah. But the more manual it is, the less they have control over where the budget goes. So I've got here a couple of saved audiences, but I'm just going to do everything completely manually for you, let's say. So again, you're going to be targeting people in the US and in the UK, right?
Yeah.
So we're going United States. Your age range is what?
Probably like 25 to 35.
Yeah, perfect. That's literally what I'm hitting as well. Yeah. You can even get a little bit cheeky because there's a couple of these young guns on the block now where you maybe go 21 to 35 or something like that. And are you working with men and females or?
Yeah, it's pretty evenly split.
Yeah. I mean, in an ideal world, do you want to hit more men or do you want to hit more females?
Probably male-dominated offers.
Oh, perfect. So I would run it towards men. My offer is pretty similar. There are female coaches that are out there, but if they find us through our organic content, then they find us. If they qualify, they qualify. But I don't want to be delegating budget towards women because 90% of the people that I work with are men. Yeah. So I'm going to target my ads towards them. And then here, this is where we start actually targeting people based on their behaviors through IG, what they're interested in, what they engage in, etc. So for me and for you, we do social media. And it's really, really important that we only tag the interests. So can you see here the social media marketing as an interest?
Yeah.
But there's also going to be social media manager, and that as a job title. We don't want to be targeting any job titles. Yeah. We only want to be targeting the interests. So social media marketing, we can put in, we can put in content marketing, interest, lead generation, sales, all of these type of words. This is like a SEO tab, let's say, when you're creating a Google ad or something like that. So lead generation, again, interests. And there's some more of these that I can give you later, but we'll just be going for ages. I even get a little bit cheeky sometimes and just think like, right, a lot of my ICPs, what do they like? They like Porsches. I'll throw Porsche in there. Right, okay. So people that are engaging in luxury brands. For an example, somebody that works with, only works with females to get in shape, and he's priced at high ticket. Yep. What do females that are in shape that have money do? Well, they like Louis Vuitton, they like Prada, they like Hermes, they probably follow Kylie Jenner. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Yeah. So you're just trying to, the people that are engaging with this type of stuff, that's who you want to put your stuff in front of. So yeah, and then so that's that stuff. Okay, perfect. And then if we go to save audience, so I would do this as like Aaron test audience, so that anytime you want to run a campaign again, you can just go to saved audiences that I did at the start, and you'll have your UK, US, your 25 to 35, your male, all your interests will be in, and Advantage Plus off. Yeah. Again, that's really, really important. I'm not going to save it because I don't need it, but you have that in there so that when you want to create any further campaigns in the future, you can do that. Right, placements. Again, we want to make sure that Advantage Plus is off again. So manual placements, and then we're going to select where they're being placed. So we're going to turn Facebook off, and then I only run my ads towards Instagram stories and Instagram Reels. I don't put them on the explore page. I don't put them on people's profiles. I don't put them on search results. I don't do any of that stuff. I only want them to hit, where do I spend my time when I'm on Instagram? If I'm consuming, where am I? I'm in the Reels tab. I'm on the Stories tab. So more often than not, other people like me are probably going to be there too. Makes sense. So I only want to allocate my budget towards the places that are actually going to get me results. So I'm turning absolutely everything else off. Okay? Yep. That's your ad set, pretty much ready to rock and roll. Really, really, really simple. So it's a traffic campaign towards your Instagram. Obviously, your Instagram will be linked. You set your budget, and then making sure that you have your manual audience that's there, and also your manual placements. Can you see how the campaign score has gone down from 100?
Yeah, I've seen them do that in the past as well. They want to appear everywhere now.
Yeah. So now we'll move over to ad. And again, this is really, really simple. I don't think we're going to have any content on here. So what I can do is suggested posts. I can just click on one of these. No preview. Okay. Right. So if I use existing content, it's going to pull stuff from my page, or I can create ad, make sure that multi-advertiser ads are turned off. And then when I go to set up creative, I literally can just import it. Yeah. What it will do then, it will then give me a preview here of how it's going to look. We want to make sure that all the captions are completely visible. We want to make sure that it's clean, it's crisp, audio is strong so people can hear us, they can understand us. And then obviously, like, a lot of the value in the creative is in how we actually present ourselves. What do we say? How do we say it? Are we hitting their pain points? Are we highlighting their ideal outcomes? And are we positioning our offer in the middle? If we can do all of that, people will come across to your page.
How long are the ads usually for you?
So I tested a bit of everything, to be honest with you. I tested short ads. I tested story ads, which is just like literally like the stories that you mentioned that you like the look of. Yeah. And running them with just literally like my most successful story sequences, and then just like basically saving them from my archives and putting follow for more. Right. I ran that as well. That was relatively successful, some of them, but my cost per result across most of the ad sets was like more than 15 pence. Okay. So my data has shown me that my more creative and in-depth ad creatives perform better. That might be different for your offer. for what I found with me, because the way that we're shooting the content, the way that it looks, that's like our USP.
That makes sense.
Do you get what I'm saying? So, but if your USP is that you've got 50 million testimonials and they're all amazing, I'd run with that. And listen, I'm not a guru with this type of stuff. You have to test and you have to get data, and then you have to make the right decisions from there. The only way you're going to get the data is by testing. So the same way I've just said for my offer, the shorter ads worked okay, the story sequence ads worked okay, but my long creative kind of multiple different shots, color graded, different cool hooks, those ads are working the best for me. Sweet. So I can't give you that without testing and getting actual data. So once all of this is done, obviously, let's say we set up our creative and we would publish now. So you would have your entrepreneurship, let's say broad entrepreneurship set up. What we can also go back in and do is we can actually exclude audiences as well. So with me, what I run, where is it? Add exclusions here. So you can search an existing audience that you want to include or exclude. So if you wanted to hit people that have engaged with you, so look, I've got an IG engagers audience. You can just create this audience really, really simply. 180 days, my engagers. So anybody that's liked, commented, shared, whatever, saved any of my videos, any of my dumps, viewed any of my stories, they are in this. So if I only want to reach new people, I would put that audience in here. So now I'm excluding anybody that's seen me in the last 180 days on Instagram that still fall into all of these different interests. If I wanted to make it a retargeting interest campaign, I would obviously get rid of this and I would include these guys. So then it's going to go to the guys that already know who I am. They already know what I do to an extent. They've seen me on their page in the last half a year. And then I'm going to hit them with that.
Sweet, that makes sense.
So these are obviously what you saw earlier on my ones, how I've got the broad, the entrepreneurship and the retargeting. That's with this type of stuff. I set it up as different ad sets just so my data is clearer. I wouldn't recommend running it through all one. Right. Now that obviously you know how to run an actual campaign, how to get it set up, when we get our result, which effectively is the profile visit, the big part is how do we convert them? So on your page, there's a couple of things that stand out to me first. Your profile picture is perfect. It's clear. I can see you. If I'm flicking through my stories, and when I'm flicking through my stories, you stand out. Like, because I can see your page, it's clear, whatever. There's a lot of guys that don't. iScale coaching offers, great. Build sales teams and marketing funnels, great. CRM tracking, ads, emails, all done for you. Want to see. So for me, this part is just a bit much. Okay. Because I know you're calling people out to an extent, but it's like building sales teams and marketing funnels for coaches. Be really fucking precise. Show some social proof in here, because there's nothing in your bio that shows social proof. So if we come across to my account, we come across here. So I help coaches and consultants scale their offers past 30K a month. DM me Magnet to start. How I made my client 100K. Social proof. It's straight to the point. I'm not telling you how I do it. I'm not introducing the Magnet funnel. I'm not introducing terminology that maybe some of my clients I wouldn't even understand. I'm not confusing them. It's I help coaches and consultants get past 30K. You want in? Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? Straight to the fucking point. Makes sense. You mentioned earlier about your conversation with Nick. Too many questions. When you piff him, bro. Yeah. It's fucking direct. It's direct as shit. Whereas if we come back to your one, it's kind of like CRM tracking, ads, emails, all done. Like some people that I didn't know this until recently, but some people don't even know what this means. Some people don't even know what done with you in the abbreviation actually means. Some people don't know what that means. Tracking. Like, what are you tracking? Are you tracking the ads? Are you tracking the emails? Are you doing it for me? What are you, do you get what I'm saying? Where there's the confusion. So I would just really knuckle down in on what's your message. You know, when people say like your elevator pitch, this is like needs to be like a smaller, shorter elevator pitch. Yeah, makes sense. Because it's the first thing people are going to see when they come across. Yeah. You know? So iScale coaching offers. Great. I like that. Building sales teams and marketing funnels. Could we do, I build sales teams and marketing funnels for coaches and scale past whatever.
Yeah.
What's your best result for a coach? Include that in there.
Yeah.
And then have a YouTube breakdown and a CTA.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Perfect. Yeah, we always say this as well on like ads. We say what's called low cognitive load. Like you should be able to see it and not have to like. You should have to basically just see it and quickly within like half a second understand it. And yeah,
it's stuff that you already know, bro. Like I do the same thing where I'm telling my clients and my partners to do certain things, and it's kind of like, well, am I doing it too? But a big part of stepping up, leveling up, and actually becoming who we want to become as entrepreneurs is we have to fucking lead by example.
Makes sense.
We have to lead by example. The next thing that sticks out to me is your highlights. They're a mess.
Yeah.
They're an absolute mess.
I know, man.
Life, results 5, like results 5, where's results 4? It goes results 5, results 3.
Oh yeah, like edited one the other day.
So again, I don't want to come back to mine, but I'm going to, so you can see it. Start here. So anybody that wants to start in my story sequences can come across and they can see a message. Right, okay, that's not going to work. But it's a complete call out and it's a story sequence so that anybody that wants to come across knows exactly what I do, how I do it. And I mean, you can go, my start here is there for you to whatever. I can also provide you with a custom GPT that you can basically build out your story sequences around. It's really fucking, like, once you put in who you are, what you do, how you do it, it's fucking brilliant.
Sweet.
And you can just churn them out once, twice, 3 times a week. Start here. Like, you're literally being straight away, this is what I do, this is how I do it. If you don't want a DM magnet to start and you don't want to watch my video, well, start here then. Yeah? And then it's my results. It's clean. Then it's me, social proof, over the last 3 years doing the work. And then it's also my podcast for more social proof. Who do I sit with? Who do I conversate with? Oh my God, he's done 130 episodes. That must be pretty hard. And then it's just a little bit of lifestyle. Croatia, Dubai, Barcelona, Athens, Bali, Lisbon, Cyprus, Greece, Santorini, that is, Paris, Larnaca again. Oh, here you go. Wanting to load now. But this is my story. So start here.
Yeah.
And it's just, again, it's basically an ad. And then at the end, CTA.
Sweet.
And the amount of guys that come across from my ads, from my content, that just never ever saw me before, come across and they start here, and I just get random DMs. Yeah, I'll get magnet 3, 4, 5 times come up in my request a day. And like, look, listen, not all of them will be qualified, but maybe I'll get 3 or 4 qualified ones per week. 3 or 4 qualified ones per week is worth 20 grand to me.
That makes sense.
It's not bad, is it?
No.
So, and then again, like the social proof, the social proof of this is just to show that I've been here, I've done it. I mean, to go to these places in the last 2 years, you must be doing something right.
Yep.
So it's like, he knows what he's doing. He's getting people results. He's not shy of the work. He's got a podcast and he's consistent with it. And he's well-traveled. This guy must be all right.
Yeah?
Makes
sense.
So then if we're going to come... Oh, this is not going to take me back to your account now, is it? So if we come back to yours and we compare it, you know, it's just a slight difference. What the next thing I would say is you here, like I would put these in highlights and put what my clients have to say about me or my results or testimonials. Here is like, I can see 1 face, 2 face, 3 faces in my first kind of frame on the page. Who the fuck's this guy? Who the fuck's this guy? Like if you had Andrew Tate saying, do you know what I mean? Or if you had an Iman Gadzhi or a Hormozi or somebody that's really, 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 really recognizable in your ICP's world, I would have that pinned. But here, for me, I would have, who's Aaron?
Yeah, I'm going to film one of those. I mean, to be fair, especially one of those is a few million subs and stuff. But
yeah.
We get a lot of business come through just that.
Just from the pin
in
post.
particular, yeah. But I definitely need to do like a my story. So I'll definitely take that into...
Well, I would definitely, at the top of your page, it shouldn't be other people.
Okay, makes sense.
Because other people and your social proof is going to get somebody over the edge. But to get somebody onto the call or to get somebody to capture a lead magnet or to become an actual lead,
yep.
Who's going to do that? It's going to be you. It's going to be how you present yourself, how you talk, what your story is. people buy from people. Like, how much confidence you have in your story. Let's say, like, for my one, it's my story and my business story. So this is who's Chris and this is who's GMS.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So straight away, you know what my upbringing was like, what my hardships were like, how I navigated around it, why I started a business. And I've literally got a sales call today with somebody worth 5K who commented on this video.
Yeah, makes sense.
And came through. So they've come across to my account, and I know they've come through this video because the CTR on this video is different to anything else. So in my DMs, it was GMS, and I'm going to sign them today for 5K. But because they fell in love and they saw the connection and how much it meant when I'm talking about my business, what we've been through and the stories that we've had. People will buy from people, and then your social proof is just going to be the cherry on top. To say, by the way, you already like how I work. You already know why we started doing it. You know about me, my business, my team.
Yeah.
And then let me just show you some more results.
So on my reels at the moment, obviously you've got one that's like life. Business was like the work. I think it was more personal stuff. Oh, in fact, you've peppered it across travel, which is fine.
Yep.
I've got one here with the results. What's your thoughts? So I've got like 4 tabs with 100 results in each, and now 5. So if I just layer them next to each other, or
do they all apply directly to your offer that you're running now?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Because if they don't, I'd get rid of them.
Okay, I'll probably like cherry pick the best.
Yeah,
some of them are a little bit like
easy, bro.
Yeah,
and because they're already posted as highlights, you can just remove them from that highlight and add them to a new one.
Yeah.
But just date stamp them, so when you go into your archives, you're not looking like 8 for ages like an idiot.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like again, like results 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you've got 100 tabs. When have you ever gone through 100 stories on someone's account?
Yeah, I think in my mind I was trying to like overwhelm people with results, but it's probably.
I get it. I do get it. But it's also a case of like, if you've got 6 banger results, show those 6.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the results tab, put like, want results like these for yourself, DM me this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it makes sense.
And then you can show the 100 on the sales call.
Yeah.
You don't need to be like more.
400.
Well, yeah.
I'm joking, but yeah. Yeah.
Regardless, though, like,
exactly what you're saying.
You've got the case studies. That's amazing.
Yeah.
But when have you ever gone to somebody's account? Like you were speaking about investing in different people, right? Mm-hmm. Did you go and watch any of their stuff in that much detail where you're clicking on 100 stories and reading every word on every page?
No.
So why would they do it to you?
Yeah. Makes sense.
Again, follow your own advice. Like, would you do it? No. Well, then no one else is going to do it. My ICP probably won't do it.
Yeah.
Done. Yeah.
Perfect.
So just to recap, profile pictures, perfect. I tweaked the first line differently. So building sales teams and marketing funnels to scale coaches past 30K per month, 50K per month, 100K per month. DM me something to start, social proof, directing people not to, what's a book your free game plan? What does that take people to?
It's just a calendar link, just to book a call.
Okay. And are you qualifying them on the calendar link?
Yeah. Like automatic DQs.
Right. Okay. I would probably get rid of that and direct people to like a YouTube video where you can really show your expertise.
Yeah.
Because then, yes, you'll probably book less calls, but you're going to book more qualified calls.
And they'll come more pre-sold than just...
Exactly. And then you're going to spend less time on the calls and it's going to be a much easier close. It makes everybody happier.
Yeah.
So you can actually spend more of your time not jumping on sales calls with people that are going to waste your time, but actually fucking working on your product and growing your business and growing your personal brand.
Yeah, sounds good.
So the more friction that we can create from a new eyeball to a booked call, yeah, obviously like your cost per call might go up or whatever, but in the long term, you're spending more time doing the stuff that matters. And then when you jump on a sales call, you know the only way they've managed to get there is because they've sat and watched my whole video.
Yeah.
And they're still interested. So they're going to fucking close. They're pre-sold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So I would swap that out for some kind of like free training video or something where you can just show yourself as an expert.
Yeah.
And then in regards to your content, your photos are great, but the first thing I would like centralize yourself in your photos. Like this is a perfect photo. This is a perfect photo. Showcases a bit of lifestyle, whatever. But can we like clean it up a bit? Because there's photos of you from how long ago down here? I mean, I don't even recognize you from down here.
Yeah, it gets a bit wild.
Yeah, and I know you're showcasing yourself in different places, and it's your journey. But you need to make a decision. Do you want your Instagram to be a machine that creates leads and generates traffic towards your business, or do you want it to be somewhere where you share your life with people?
Yeah, I'll probably remove some things. I've got a personal one anyway.
There you go. Perfect. So can we optimize it as much as possible? So again, I'd go back to my account. The only stuff on my pages are my dumps, and my dumps are strategically done. So this is the dump of me in Dubai. This is a dump of me doing the work, me doing more work, me doing work. Croatia, Bali, Athens, Cyprus, Positano. So even though they look cool, they look great, it's more social proof of everything that I can see on this guy's page is him somewhere.
Yeah.
What the fuck does he do? How does he make his money? It's that spiking that curiosity. But then when you come across to my Reels tab, well, then there's value. And there's a lot of it. Value. Social proof on the podcast. Value. Snippets from my YouTube. Relatability. Value. Relatability. Social proof. Value. None of these are on my page because it looks messy. But my CTA also in my ads is go across to my account and watch my Reels. Not scan through my account. It's watch my Reels.
Yeah.
Because that's where I now nurture people. I'm building a connection. I effectively here am selling my booked call. I'm selling the reason for you to go and watch my full YouTube video. Because when somebody comes across, yeah, they can see me in these nice places, but that doesn't really show them that I'm good at what I do. It might just mean that I've got a rich dad. Or you know what I mean? I inherited wealth so I can travel a lot. But here, there's no way around it that I know my shit. And I know that you know your fucking shit. And you can articulate it well. Because you're closing sales calls, the way that you speak, I know you as a person. So I just need you to show that more through your IG.
Yeah, makes sense, man.
So effectively, we want to capture our attention of our ICP through the paid traffic. We want to bring them across to our IG. We want to show them who we are clearly and quickly. We want to nurture them through our content, authority-driven, social proof, etc., testimonials. And then we want to convert them through, well, without any pressure. We don't want to be chasing people. You told me that one of your pain points is that you have to fucking send shitload of DMs to close clients. You're constantly doing outreach, and yes, you're getting referrals as well. But what happens when referrals dry up?
Yeah.
You need to have a client acquisition system in place where you are attracting the people that want to work with you. And the only way you're going to do that is by creating this system.
Makes sense.
Happy?
Yeah, man. Completely agree with it all.
Any questions?
I think I just need to get to work, to be fair, man. Made notes. Yeah, I need this to be looking more aesthetic. I'll tidy up all the highlights. I'll trim out the bio.
Yeah.
I'll put more value-driven reels. I'll get the YouTube started, which I've been procrastinating.
Yeah.
I'll remove this and then divert them to the YouTube.
One thing I'll say about the YouTube, bro, don't put too much pressure on yourself to create Iman Gadzhi style videos. Yeah. You don't need to have this amazing pinpoint sharp, like this video now. There's not going to be any fancy edit. Yeah. It's me, you, a camera, and a loom. But what is it? It's fucking factual. It's value driven. It's authority driven. That's what matters. Yeah. You know? Yeah, okay. The edits and all of this kind of stuff, that's for show. We're not putting on a show here. We're trying to create a cash machine.
Yeah, I've seen it trending, to be fair. There's a guy called Ryan Clogg, and he's in Iman's program. And all he does is looms. He made like 78 million in a year for his business. And he just does looms. Did like 180 days of content in a row. And like the engagement on his YouTube is nuts. Never edited a single, like 2-hour raw videos. And
then all of a sudden, your ad revenue from your YouTube will actually end up being more than what you're spending on your ads on Meta. So you'll have a positive cost per acquisition.
Yeah, you get paid to get the customer.
You get paid to get paid more.
Yeah, crazy.
So it's all there, bro. We're all working towards it. Everybody's working towards it. But like what you said, you've been procrastinating. Yeah. So just use this as your sign now to fucking go. Because you guys have got the product. You can fucking talk. You can articulate. You can close. You can provide amazing service delivery. Your clients are speaking on behalf of you guys. But now you need to just come out of the shadows and show yourselves to the world. Show everybody who you are and what you do.
Perfect, man. Yeah, I'm happy to get to work.
Vamos!
Nice one, bro.
Vamos. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure that you subscribe, drop me a little like, and go and drop me and Aaron a follow on IG if you haven't already.
And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Nice, man. I think that was really good.
Quick 30 mins.
Bro, I got a lot out of that. No, legit. I think that's sick, man.